For more than 30 years, you have welcomed TSC into your home. We make shopping as easy and convenient as possible, but also fun and entertaining. Now, we're going that extra mile by bringing this shopping experience to one of the biggest purchases you can make, a new car. To map it all out for you is Emma Hancock, the car girl.
Let's go.
Emma has traveled the world researching cars so you don't have to. She'll tell you everything you need to know. Is it safe? Is it reliable? Does it have all the gadgets and features you need?
It is opulent, and I'm okay with that.
So sit back and relax as we take car shopping to a whole new level. Tonight, we present the brand new Genesis GV70 with an exclusive offer available only through TSC.
You heard right. TSC is bringing you an exciting new way to shop for a car right from the comfort of your home. I'm Natalie Belmont, and let me introduce you to the Genesis GV70. Now, we have an exclusive TSC offer for you, and we are so excited because TSC has partnered with Genesis, and we're bringing you first ever state-of-the-art luxury. Now, I actually had the opportunity to get behind the wheel of this luxury SUV, and I definitely felt like a VIP. I can't wait to share with you my experience, and we'll do that throughout this hour. But first, to help us navigate the process of this unique car buying experience is my friend, car expert Emma Hancock, also known as the Car Girl.
Hey Natalie, I am super excited to help bring cars to TSC. I can't wait to tell you all about the first vehicle we're featuring on TSC, the first ever Genesis GV70. This is a very latest luxury SUV. You know, I've spent a lot of time with this vehicle over the last couple of weeks, and I can say I have truly bonded with it.
It really is. It's actually super impressive. And now it's so cool because you have traveled around the world and you've done your research and specifically focusing on luxury automobiles. And I mean, talk to us a little bit about Genesis and the experience, because this hour, first of all, is jam-packed.
Yeah, so, you know, the first thing we're going to do is get up close and personal with this GV70. And, you know, along the way, we're going to get some first impressions from women with the GV70. And we're also going to hear from some women who already own a Genesis, because we want to give you a sense of what the Genesis experience is all about. I'm also going to share some of my own personal highlights with the GV70.
This is exciting, and I'm so glad that you're watching. Okay. So let me explain this to you, because this is a unique and exclusive offer, exclusive to us here at TSC, and this is how it works. If you want to reserve your GV70, please check out tsc.ca/automotives or speak with my friends in the call center. They'll be happy to help you out. What you need to know is you just need to secure your vehicle with a $250 refundable deposit. This is a limited time offer. It's going to include a $1,250 accessories credit from Genesis, and you can apply that towards winter tires or other accessories, and we're going to go into that a little bit later. And then after you sign the purchase agreement, you're going to be receiving a $750 TSC gift card to start shopping with us. Now, the vehicles start at about $49,150, and we're going to chat a lot more about how you can select your trim. Of course, conditions do apply, so please check out tsc.ca/automotives for more. Okay, now, Emma, you've traveled around the world. We mentioned that. You've done your research. I have never heard about Genesis and the offer that they give us and all that makes Genesis so unique.
Oh, I know. I mean, it really starts with the ownership experience. You know, all of those pain points that so many of us have with car shopping have been erased by Genesis. Genesis truly understands the value of time. They understand what the luxury shopping experience is all about. You know, we all do our homework when it comes time to shop for cars. Well, Genesis did their homework on us, the customer. They figured out what we want and what we like. You know, for instance, you know, they figured out that for many of us, negotiating our car purchase, we would prefer to get the same fair deal that everybody else gets, and Genesis is doing that.
You know, that's pretty amazing, because I don't know if you feel the same, but I'm uncomfortable when I have to talk about money, especially. I'm not good at negotiating, right? And I love that the price is the price.
Exactly. And then, you know, they figured out that when it comes time to take a test drive, that a lot of us would like to do that from home. So Genesis is doing that.
It's amazing to think they're actually going to bring the vehicle to us?
It doesn't stop there. So if you purchase a Genesis, they will actually deliver it to your home. And when it comes time for maintenance, like an oil change, they will, come pick up your Genesis and leave you with a loaner and then deliver it back when they're done.
I kind of like the idea of not having to do anything or worry about anything. I mean, I have never heard, and I don't know if you have, I've never heard another brand that does something like this.
No, I think it's totally unique, and if you do purchase the Genesis and you have questions or concerns, you don't have to spend time tracking down the salesperson who sold you your vehicle. Genesis is going to provide you with a VIP concierge available by email, by phone, first class all the way.
It certainly is. Now, if you want to learn more about some of the many other VIP customer experiences at Genesis, head on over to tsc.ca/automotives. Of course, conditions do apply, so keep that in mind, and it's going to be all laid out there for you. All right, Emma, let's take a tour on this stunning vehicle.
I would love to. So, you know what? I'm going to start on the outside of this vehicle because I want to talk about the style. And I'm going to have the camera move back a bit so you can see a little bit about what I'm talking about. So when I think luxury, I think style. And part of what the best luxury products have is they're beautiful to look at. And the GV70 is beautiful to look at. From the moment you see it, you're seeing refinement, you're seeing elegance, you're seeing a sense of power. And right away with this profile, you're seeing this sculptured silhouette. I mean, the proportions are pretty perfect. Right here we have this long, muscular nose. We come around to the side of the vehicle, and right here we have this beautiful coupe-like midsection. And then we come to the back of the GV70, and just the way you have this curved back end, it all gives it such an athletic stance. And then if we go to the front of the vehicle, you're really going to see sort of the Genesis design language that is just so bold and so beautiful on this GV70. So right away, you see this beautiful, wide, imposing G matrix grille, and that's G for Genesis. You'll see these two-line, intricate headlamps here, very signature for Genesis, and then of course the Genesis emblem right here, which is this beautiful crest with these beautiful wings. And then when you stand back and you take it all in, you see that the face of the GV70 is really representative of that actual emblem. This beautiful grille kind of representing the crest, and these beautiful headlamps representing the wings. I think that, it really, I haven't met one person who hasn't been immediately taken with the face of this vehicle.
Oh, it really is unique. And just the crest there, it almost symbolizes freedom, doesn't it?
Oh, completely. And if we take another look at these headlamps and just their appearance, the way they curve around the corner of the nose here and this beautiful inlay, I've never seen anything like it. To make a headlamp system this beautiful means cutting edge technology, and I think it really stands out. This is going to become distinctly Genesis. It's no different than the monogram on our favorite bag. You're going to see it from a distance and you're going to know that's a Genesis.
Oh yeah, it's super unique, and it's funny when I describe things, I'm either equating things to food or to animals, and when I look back at this, the headlamps literally in my eye, it almost looks like a cat's eye squinting.
Yeah.
It is so unique. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous in the front. Let's go on and take a look at the rear because it's just as beautiful, believe it or not.
It gets better and better. So when we come around to the back of the GV70, you are going to see just immediately, again, elegance. It's just so clean, so uncluttered, so just wonderful. And right away, we're seeing what we saw up front. So those beautiful two-line headlamps that we saw on the front of the GV70, we're seeing that again here with these rear tail lamps. You have this overlay in between, again, beautiful, never seen anything like it. Even something as simple as the tailgate release. So the fact that they've integrated this into the wiper mount, you don't have to sort of stick your hand underneath to some part of the car that's been exposed to the elements. This rear spoiler right here, I mean, especially from the side, if you can see it, it's just, it's so impressive. It also improves the aerodynamics of the GV70. It's sleek, it's dynamic. And I have to point out, these rear exhaust tips here, I mean, these are sort of set very wide at the back of the vehicle. They really punctuate the entire back end design, and they also sound pretty great too.
Now, just to remind our friends, we are looking at the Sport Plus, and we do have other options of tips on other models, right?
Yes, you'll have a choice. There's two different ones. And then Natalie, another thing, I know we've talked about this, another thing that struck me right away about the GV70 is a little thing, but it's got a pretty big meaning to me, is when I do this. So
Oh, yeah.
Right? Sounds like a tank. I don't want to drive a tank, but psychologically I do.
Yeah.
From a luxury perspective and a safety perspective, that's the sound I want to hear. That's the sound of well-made. That's the sound that makes me go, this is one solid SUV.
Oh yeah, I got to give this a try because I agree with Emma. It's when you close that door, I mean, you hear the difference. You can tell it's almost just luxury, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, when you take all of these things into consideration, all of these carefully selected sort of, you know, parts of the exterior design, the way this vehicle has been packaged, you've got one very attractive SUV. And for me, that's the first step in falling in love with the car that you want. You know, does it make an impression on you? You know, does it make you feel something? It should be visceral. You should feel something. And when I look at this GV70, I find it hard to look away. I call that the look back test. So when you're walking away from your car, do you look back at it? This one here, all day, every day.
That's so true. You know what it's almost like? It's like when you have a newborn baby, or in my circumstance, a puppy or a kitten. I mean, you just keep staring at it. It really is amazing. Now, I don't know if I told you this story or not, but when I took this vehicle on a test drive, I was getting all the looks. And everybody, when I was coming up to a stoplight or just stopping on the street, people were staring all the time. And I was kind of pretending that they were looking at me. But in reality, I know that they were looking at the GV70. And you guys are going to experience that too. Now, if you're just tuning in, my friend Emma Hancock is joining us. She's the car girl. She is giving us the opportunity right now to shop an amazing vehicle. And this is an exclusive offer to us here at TSC, so keep that in mind as well. We're looking at the Sport Plus in this model. Okay, can we go on the inside?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to open the door here so everybody can get a better look. So, Natalie, this is what I call a whole new level of luxury. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Wow. Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah,
no.
I hadn't. I mean, it's opulent, it's over the top. You know, I think that Genesis has really figured out that the inside of a vehicle is as important, if not more important, than the outside. You know, we spend so much time inside of our vehicles. Often it's very underwhelming. Not with the GV70. They've changed all that. And I think, you know, when you go inside, the first thing that you're going to notice is these Napa leather seats. Oh my goodness. When I first got in, I was struck by the aroma of these Napa leather seats, and it's pretty heavenly. You know, Napa leather is the finest that there is, and it really reminds me of walking into my favorite luxury goods store in Paris. It's a very good scent. And you know, these Napa leather seats are an upgrade on the Prestige and the Sport Plus. And you know, really, no matter which trim you choose in the GV70, there is such a high level of personalization. I think there's over 100 different configurations, you know, right down to the stitching that we see here.
It is beyond impressive. And when I sat in it, like you, I mean, I'm thinking Chanel, I'm thinking Louis Vuitton, I'm thinking Balmain. Now, I just want to call it, some people may not want leather, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can get leatherette on some of the trims in the GV70, but I think whichever you choose, these seats are so comfortable. I mean, you can kind of get a look at them. You can see that they're bolstered, they're sculptured. I'm going to get in and just tell you guys a little bit more about what I'm talking about. So once I'm inside, you know, the other thing that strikes me right away about how comfortable they are is even like the headrests. Like headrests are an often overlooked part of the design and part of the comfort. These ones are, I think, second to none. And then once we're in the driver's seat, you can adjust it many ways, 16 ways actually. All the controls are right here. You can even adjust the length of the seat, which I think is really important because we're all different sizes, and that's wonderful for longer drives. Another thing that's great for longer drives is lumbar support, which is also, you know, just wonderful to have. And then maybe the pièce de résistance, Natalie,
I know,
is the fact that there's a massage button. You can actually choose which kind of massage you want. You're never going to want to leave.
Like, that is really crazy customization. And I mean, it's almost like you have sent Genesis your measurements, and everybody who's going to be driving your vehicle their measurements as well. And they've customized the seat for you. And that massage feature, oh my goodness, I was actually hoping to be stuck in traffic. It really is incredible.
Yeah, it is so incredible. And I think, you know, one thing I want to point out, so once you're in this driver's seat, wow. So you are presented now with the dash. The dash of the GV70 is really all about the beauty of openness, and that is another hallmark of the Genesis design language. And, you know, it is just so sleek, it's so uncluttered, it's so clean. I mean, it almost looks like it's floating. And really, it's just three screens. You've got your main screen right in front of you. It's three-dimensional, it's crystal clear. In the middle here, you've got your infotainment screen. It is super wide. I think it's one of the best I've ever seen. It's 14.5 inches to be exact. And instead of going with one of these screens that kind of sticks up and impedes your view, not this one. It's absolutely wonderful. You can actually engage with it with the dial that's on the console, or you can use it as a touch screen. It's actually more of a tablet, actually, and it does way more than just cover your navigation and your audio. But when it does come to audio, I have to say that the Genesis has such a premium sound system. It really is concert quality. And the third screen right here is your climate control. So everything you need for climate is on this beautiful little touch screen. So all of this is just this amazing balance of simplicity and advanced technology. And that's really the new definition of luxury.
Even the steering wheel is gorgeous.
Yeah, exactly. I guess the last important element of design is really the steering wheel. And the feel of a steering wheel, the leather on the steering wheel, it tells you so much about the quality of a car. So much consideration has gone into the thickness of this wheel, the smoothness of this wheel, because you still want it to have a little bit of grip. And even this entire area above the center of the steering wheel, a lot of thought has gone into that too. There's absolutely nothing impeding my view into this main screen. And then of course in the middle, you've got the beautiful Genesis emblem. It's just, again, attention to detail, and that's what luxury really is.
It certainly is. Now, we had a chance to take the GV70 around town to surprise some women with a first look at her. Have a listen.
Car I wanted to show you.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
It's a Genesis, isn't it?
And this is their first compact luxury SUV. You're one of the first to ever see it.
Oh, I love it.
So the face.
The face is gorgeous. I like the square, the face.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I love the color. I always stick to whites, blacks, and I went out of the box and got a yellow car, but I would try red.
And then if we come around to the side, it's like good shoes.
It's pretty impressive, I have to say. I would definitely notice it on the road.
Back here, I think, part of the Genesis design language is about athletic elegance.
Clean.
Yeah.
Good lines. Consistent theme throughout, even with the big front and the nice back.
I want to show you the inside.
I'd love to.
Okay.
Is this blue?
It is blue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I like
called
that.
ultramarine blue Napa leather.
It's very clean. It's very nice, very smart. Yeah, I like it. It's beautiful.
So how does that seat feel, Vanita?
It doesn't feel too big.
Yeah.
Because I like it more compact, and I like when the seats hug me a little bit more.
I think they've sort of figured out that the inside is as important as the outside.
It's eye-pleasing, it's functional. I just think it's a nice way to tackle something that's usually an eyesore.
The lines are really nice, like even on the outside, everything's really, it's simple.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That was so great. Now, we actually surprised the volunteers with a TSC gift card as a thank you for participating, and they were just thrilled. All right, this is a TSC exclusive offer. If you want to reserve your GV70, please go check out tsc.ca/automotives, and you can reserve your GV70 right now. It's $250. It's a refundable deposit. Oh, and once you put down the initial deposit, a local Genesis experience manager will reach out to you, and that's before July 21st. And that's when you're going to begin the journey of owning this fabulous vehicle. And now keep in mind, you are receiving with this exclusive TSC offer a $1,250 accessories credit. And now that accessories credit is from Genesis, and you can apply that towards winter tires and so many other options that you can see there. You can check them all out online at tsc.ca/automotive. So make sure you really check them out, scan them through, but you can really select your accessories. And now what I love best is that you have 6 models to choose from, so you can even customize it even more, starting at $49,150, and then you can go all the way up to what we are looking at in our studio, because we want to show you exactly what you can get in the Sport Plus. That's $75,650. Again, all the information is at tsc.ca/automotive, so you can see everything for yourself. All right, best part, VIP customer experience, and that includes literally car buying from the comforts of your home, where you can start your test drive in your driveway, at-home valet with courtesy vehicle service, and of course, conditions do apply, so please read that. And definitely, again, I'm gonna keep reminding you, you're gonna get sick of me hearing it, but it's tsc.ca/automotives. You can speak with my friends taking the calls in the call center. You'll be absolutely able to speak with them. Okay, now what about customizing, selecting your vehicle to personally reflect maybe your favorite color? Maybe it's the Moana red that we have here in the studio, but you can see there, you can have beautiful shades of blues. There's that rich purple, even that green. Oh my goodness, that gorgeous green. I've actually also seen the Vic Black. It is beautiful as well. And then how about even more personalization? Tailoring it and selecting your interior. So this is the thing, when you are choosing your model, you can go and select the trim package, and you can see there what trim packages come with which models, and then those interior colors just, I mean, wow. And this is what we are seeing on that fabulous Sport Plus. I mean, that Napa leather, there's so much to be able to select, but it's making your Genesis GV70 your own. Now, I want to remind you too that after you sign your purchase agreement, you're going to be receiving a $750 TSC gift card, so you can do some shopping with us. Now, if you're just tuning in, my friend Emma Hancock is joining us, and she's our car expert. She's the car girl. And this is a brand new experience. We're actually shopping for a luxury vehicle from the comfort of your home. Now, Emma, for those of us just tuning in, tell us about what this is all about.
Yeah, well, Genesis has an entirely new customer experience that's really quite revolutionary. Test drive, order, even take delivery of your new Genesis without ever leaving home, and with no stressful negotiating. Here's a look at what I mean and my impressions of the GV70. So when you're with the GV70, you will feel engaged. You know, it really hits on all the senses. I always feel like the GV70, I feel like it's got my back. You know, it's always thinking 10 steps ahead, you know, whether that's impending danger or, you know, just simply a pothole. And, you know, it makes me feel special. It's a very pleasing vehicle to be in, you know, and luxury is really personal, and this feels personal. And then there is, you know, quite possibly the best part of Genesis, the ownership experience. First class all the way. Why? Because they come to me. I feel like it's on my terms, which really is what luxury is all about, you know. If you want to take a test drive of this GV70, they will bring it to your house. If you don't enjoy negotiating your car purchase when it comes time to buy the Genesis, don't worry about it, because it's one price, all in, just takes the stress right away. So it just feels like, you know, pretty much the dream shopping experience I've always wanted for a vehicle. Genesis is doing it. They're doing it right now. They're doing things differently, and I'm here for it. Wow, this GV70 is just such an awesome ride. You know, I think, you know, the fact that the very first vehicle brand and the very first vehicle that we're going to be featuring on TSC, where you can actually place an order, the fact that it is a Genesis, and Genesis means the first, it just all feels so perfect. If you are in the market for a new luxury SUV, I encourage you to check out the Genesis GV70.
It really is just a unique experience, and we're so lucky to be able to have this partnership with Genesis. It's amazing, Emma.
Yeah, totally amazing.
All right, now we've talked about the interior. You've shown us, and we've did the tour of the vehicle on the exterior. Let's talk about technology, because there's a lot of it.
There's a lot of technology on the GV70. And you know, for me personally, I find a lot of technology kind of intimidating, kind of not user-friendly. I'm only interested in technology that's simple, easy to use, adds value to my life. And there's so many examples of this on the GV70. I'm gonna tell you about one of them. You drive a lot, I drive a lot. So there's a feature on the GV70 available on Prestige and Sport Plus, and it's a parking assist. It's actually called Remote Smart Parking Assist.
Wow.
And what it means is that this GV70 will actually park itself for you. Yeah, I know. It will parallel park, it will parking lot spot park, and it will perform this function with you in the vehicle or whether you're outside the vehicle. It's so incredible. I kind of feel like you have to see it to believe it. So I think we should roll this video. Okay, you're gonna like this. I'm gonna get out of the car and this GV70 is going to try and impress you right now. It's called Remote Parking Assist. So I feel like he can do a better job than me right now.
Really?
So we're just gonna stand back and here we go.
That's crazy.
What do you think?
That's crazy.
I know, it's artificial intelligence and computers.
Unbelievable. Good old AI.
The thing that I love is you'll never scrape the curb. You'll never scrape the curb.
That is such a good point. So let's say you were at the mall and you were parked perfectly and you come back and someone's left you, you know, no space whatsoever. What you can also do is make the car move forward or backward, right? Before you even get in.
Oh.
So you would just press the forward button.
Yeah.
And it'll go up to about 10 or 12 feet by itself.
That's unreal.
And then you can get in, you don't have to worry about like, you know, scraping your doors or anything like that.
It's amazing.
So we're just gonna see if we can hit Chris here. Should stop. There we go. See, isn't that amazing? So cool. It's kind of like having a valet. So when you don't feel like parking it, you just hand the keys to the car and it
says,
just
park
kinda,
yourself.
And yeah, go park yourself. What do you think?
Sold. Seriously.
Wow, I'm sold too. That is incredible. Oh my goodness. Okay, one of my favorite features on this vehicle is the head-up display. Can you share it with my friends?
I totally agree. Okay, Natalie, so the head-up display is kind of like the fourth screen on the dash. I'm kind of just leaning in here to sort of point out where it is. It's sort of hiding behind the main screen on the dash. And what it does is it projects to the back of the windshield and it's sort of right in your forward sight line. And what it gives you is really the most important driving information that you need while you're driving, like your speed, like, you know, the posted speed, where you're in, and things like navigation. If you're en route somewhere, it will show you that on the head-up display projection. And I guess what's really interesting is then if you get into a vehicle that doesn't have head-up display, boy, do you ever notice how much you take your eyes off the road, even just, you know, to look down at some basic information. So this keeps your eyes up. Such a great feature. I love it.
I seriously found that I was a better driver because, and also that it keeps me in track of not speeding, right? Because you don't realize that. Now, to check out which models and which trim packages that have the head-up display, please go check out tsc.ca/automotives. You'll be able to see all of the models. There's 6 of them. This is the Sport Plus that we're looking at. It really is all about state-of-the-art technology and features on this vehicle.
It's so true, Natalie. For example, there is a feature called Highway Driving Assist 2. It's standard on every GV70, and this is the kind of feature that you're gonna love on longer drives. So when you activate this system, it uses camera and radar to automatically maintain a consistent distance to the vehicle in front of you. It also helps you keep you centered in your lane through twists and turns. It's pretty incredible, and like the name implies, it's an assist.
Yeah. It really is incredible. I mean, it's so intuitive and it really helps you out. All right, one of the things I was excited for you to learn about is the world's first. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so world first, so there's a very cool feature on the GV70. It's a world first. It's a radar-based rear occupant alert. So a lot of vehicles these days are coming with rear occupant reminders. The Genesis system is different. It actually uses radar to actively detect even the most minute movements in the rear seats and the cargo area of the GV70. So, you know, what this does is, you know, if you were to, you know, leave anyone or any pet in the vehicle, turn off the car, lock the doors, walk away, the GV70 will really alert you. It will audibly alert you. It's a bit of a light show. And I personally think it's, you know, it's a feature that everybody needs, and I love that it's standard on every GV70.
Oh, that's amazing too. And it's a tech feature, but it's kind of a safety feature as well.
Totally agree.
It really is amazing. And if you're just tuning in, it is brand new. We're giving you a better way to shop for cars, and this is a first. Now, let's talk about the safety on the vehicle.
Okay, let's talk about safety on the GV70. So I know that this is a huge consideration for so many of us. I know it's a huge consideration for me. You know, from a safety perspective, Genesis has already been awarded so many top safety awards, and this GV70 is built to be safe from the ground up. Their universal objective is to provide safety to everyone, drivers, passengers, pedestrians, even other drivers. And so no matter which GV70 trim you choose, it will be equipped with the same suite of highly advanced safety and assistance systems. And that says a lot to me. It says a lot that Genesis makes safety so paramount and makes these systems standard on every single GV70.
It really is amazing how you really are more cognizant of being a safer driver and driving better. It really is amazing.
Yeah, it's completely amazing. So let me talk to you about one of them. So one of these advanced safety systems is called Forward Collision Avoidance Assist. Let me explain.
Wow.
So, okay, Natalie, so you know when you're, you know, in one of those giant intersections and, you know, you're making a left turn and maybe opposite you is some giant cement truck making their left turn. You're kind of cranking your neck just to see what's around. And, you know, I'm the type to wait until the very end. But, you know, even when you wait until the very end, there's still people that will run a red light. So in the GV70, if you were making that left-hand turn and someone was heading through that red light, the GV70 is going to brake to avoid that other vehicle and do its best to prevent an accident from happening.
Wow, that's a huge relief, and just, it's more peace of mind, isn't it? Okay, so now what about changing lanes and blind spots?
There's a system for that too. It's called Blind Spot View Monitor, and it helps in so many scenarios. For instance, let's say that you're about to make a right-hand turn, and, you know, as soon as you put your indicator on, you know, what's going to happen is there's going to be a live video projected in your main screen of exactly what is beside you on the entire right side of the GV70. So, you know, blind spot as it implies. So let's just say that there's a cyclist coming up beside you, and let's just say that that cyclist has no intention of stopping. Well, guess what? You're going to see them, and you're going to wait until they pass, and, you know, suddenly this feature has taken a lot of the stress away. Another example would be, you know, let's say you're making a left lane change, and, you know, you go through the motions, you do your mirror check, you do your shoulder check, and then as soon as you go to indicate, there could have been already a car that's come right into your blind spot, but again, you're going to see it. That live video is going to come up on your main screen, and, you know, you're going to see that car beside you before you ever make a move. So it's just, you know, incredible. It takes safety to a whole new level. And one other thing, the seatbelts. Like, I love that when you get up and start going in the GV70, it gives you a little hug, and I know it's just tightening the slack, but, you know, it's somehow comforting. It's like the car is telling me, like, I got this.
Oh, it is just extremely, extremely impressive. And if you're just tuning in, we want to welcome you. My friend Emma's joining us. She's the car girl, our car expert. We're shopping. It's literally a brand new way to shop, right? It's the GV70. It's from Genesis, and TSC has partnered with Genesis to give you an exclusive offer. And that offer is so unique, and I just think it is really important to understand that you cannot get this anywhere else except here at TSC. It's exclusive to us, and all you have to do to reserve your vehicle is a $250 refundable deposit. And of course, conditions do apply. It's a limited time offer. And once you put the initial deposit down, a local Genesis experience manager will reach out to you, and that's going to be before July 21st. And that's when you can begin the journey of owning this fabulous vehicle. My favorite thing too is that you're going to be getting a $1,250 accessories credit. That's from Genesis. And that's maybe to put towards some winter tires or other accessories that you may have, and you can see them all listed there. Please check them all out at tsc.ca/automotives or speak with my friends taking the calls. They'll have all the information there. Now, 6 models to choose from, so you can really customize it. You can start it off with the $49,150 model, or you can go and select maybe the Sport Plus, which is what we have here in the studio at $75,650. You have everything in between. You can really select which one you want to make it your own. And I just love that because they're giving us that variety and that option. And again, you can see everything online at tsc.ca/automotive. The exterior colors, how about the beauty of picking your own color that you love? In the studio right now is that beautiful, beautiful red, and I know so many of you are loving that color. I actually also saw the Vic Black and is beautiful, but I mean, you can see there's purple, there's greens, I mean, white is stunning as well. And then even tailoring it even more to get that stunning interior design that you love, that color, look at that combination, and you can see which model you choose. You can really select your interior colors that call out to you. Maybe it's something you've never had before. Another, if you want to do and you want to go with that Napa, there it is there. Isn't that stunning as well? Oh, I love that. That red interior is so beautiful. And then of course that navy, and of course you can do the black option as well. But it all comes down to that VIP customer experience, and what that includes is that car buying from the comforts of your home. The test drive starts in your driveway. I know, how crazy is that? And then of course, at-home valet, you can really get that personalized experience, and of course, conditions do apply, so I'm asking you to check out tsc.ca/automotives. All right, now speaking of the Genesis VIP experience, let's have a listen to what Genesis owners have to say about their experience.
I don't believe in like word of mouth because sometimes people can be really biased. So I went personally into Genesis myself, test drive it, and it was amazing. It was just, I was really mind blown of like how great the car actually is.
Really liked the product, liked how they were selling the product, the one price point, everything kind of all included, service, all that stuff. So that's kind of what drove us towards the Genesis brand.
I think at Genesis they really like took their time to like appreciate you as a customer. They're so patient because they know what you want, and I was a little bit iffy too, so they like really explained to me, they let me test drive it, they let me take it home, really get the Genesis experience. I've never had that before.
They'll come look after you. They came to our house, and you know, before COVID, obviously, it was just such an easy process to go through, so it was really just a kind of a no-brainer.
When I sat in Genesis and driving around in that car, I felt different from everyone else. You know, that it's just that feeling that I'm me, this is my car, it's not like any other car on the road, it's just so different, it's so nice, so sleek.
I kind of enjoy being on that cutting edge of getting the newer product that's out there, not being the cookie cutter car that can be out there.
I just walk up to her and look at her, I'm like, she's mine. She is gorgeous, amazing, such a smooth ride. I love, love, love this car. Like, no words to describe my love for that car. She is just amazing.
I mean, it really is impressive to hear what actual Genesis owners have to say and how impressed they are with the experience. Okay, so we've shared with you the interior and the exterior of this beautiful vehicle. We've talked about technology and safety. Okay, Emma, let's talk about power.
Yeah, let's talk about what it's like to drive the GV70, and really it starts with the engines. You're gonna have your choice of 2 different options, and you know, I've driven them both, and I can tell you that whichever one you choose, you're gonna have all the power that you really need. You know, they both respond very promptly, and you know, it just comes down to what kind of driving you do. For me personally, you know, I do a lot of highway driving, which involves passing, so I like a little bit of extra get up and go. So it's really just personal preference, you know, what kind of driver you are.
It's amazing because even when I was driving, it is super fun. And it really is something where it's a blast to drive. And I know that we're going to check out our volunteers who also had a blast driving those vehicles.
Am I taking it for a ride?
This is all yours right now.
All right.
Enjoy.
Thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. Like it. Nice pickup.
Wow, I really love the feel of this car.
I could do this all day.
The design is really nice. Lots of really sleek things that look really good.
This car feels solid. There's just something about it that just, it's just very comfortable.
Very good on my back too. Very good. I could do a long distance driving this and totally enjoy it. Loving it.
I definitely feel like it's a car made for the city and for a long drive.
Oh, I can tell people are looking at this car.
Getting some looks. That's right.
I don't think I want to give this back. I'll just wave and say goodbye. I'm not giving it back. I wasn't sure how I would feel about it, but it's pretty outstanding. The look is really nice, the drive is nice. I love the interior. I love how simple and clean it is.
Right away, there was not a lot of blind spots. Everything from here, because that's really important, to the back. I know the headrest is down, but it's still a really good wide view.
That was really nice. There, you know, it's one of the things that I had to figure out was the cameras and how, you know, you signal and a camera comes up and it's warning you or showing you what to watch out for. So that was super smart. I wasn't expecting that. It's really smooth.
This would be on your shopping list, you think?
Yep. It could be definitely on my shopping list.
I would think it would be on my shopping list. I wouldn't have expected it because I wasn't looking. But very impressed. Yeah.
Everyone is having a blast driving the GV70. It literally is so much fun. Okay, last but not least, the GV70 is an SUV. Explain to us, what does the utility stand for?
Yeah, great question, Natalie. I guess, you know, it's no surprise that we want our vehicles to go anywhere and do anything at a moment's notice. So that means having a vehicle with great features like all-wheel drive, which is standard on every single GV70. It means versatility, so we can take more stuff, more people, more pets. And, you know, that's actually what the V stands for in GV70, versatility. And, you know, when it comes to taking more people, I mean, the backseat area of this GV70 is very well designed. I just wanted to show you this. Starts with the doors, okay? So first off, these doors, they open super wide. They're almost perpendicular to the vehicle, so no matter who's getting in or out, whether that's grandparents or some very lucky kids that get to sit back here, easy to get in and out. I'll get in just for a second to show you how much space is actually back here. So, you know, I'm fairly tall, and you can see that, you know, I'm quite comfortable back here. I also have my own climate controls. This one happens to have heated seats. And as far as cup holders, I've got this really nice little tray, you know, very luxurious. And then what I love when you get out, Natalie, you'll appreciate this. Have you ever, you know, gotten all dressed up for an event, you drive yourself somewhere, it's December, you go to get out and boom, your pant leg or your hose, it brushes against that exposed part on the vehicle. Not gonna happen in the GV70. So let me just show you how these doors are constructed. So all 4 doors on the GV70, they wrap all the way around to the bottom of the vehicle, and what that means is this area here is always going to be pristine. We're always going to be pristine. So again, just like incredible attention to detail, which is true luxury. And then if we want to talk a little bit more about utility, let's talk about the cargo space in the GV70. So I'm just going to open it here so you can see that. And we've got some luggage in here just to kind of give you a sense of what kind of space is back here. So, you know, for such a streamlined SUV, actually pretty incredible amount of height back here, and I would say a decent amount of space. And what you can't see behind this luggage is there is split folding rear seats, so that gives you even more options for cargo. And then of course the standard power liftgate, which I'll just shut it now. Operate it in the fob, operate it on the dash, and of course, back to the beginning, operate it right here, integrated into this beautiful wiper mount. And I guess the last thing about utility that I wanted to talk about was a feature that I love. It's called road preview. So if you've ever, hit a pothole at speed or hit a pothole, unexpectedly, it can be jarring, it can be scary. So road preview on the GV70, what it does is it actually sees the pothole or the bump ahead of time. It prepares the suspension, it softens the suspension, hard to say, and lessens the impact. It's just genius. It's just, so utility.
It really is incredible. I mean, this is a vehicle that has everything that we're needing and wanting. Okay, so this is an exclusive TSC offer. I want to remind you that you can reserve your GV70 at tsc.ca/automotives, and you can speak with my friends in the call center. They'll be happy to take your call. What you need to do is to secure your vehicle is a $250 refundable deposit, okay? And this is a limited time offer. Again, it's exclusive to us here. And once you put down the initial deposit, a local Genesis Experience Manager will reach out to you before July 21st to begin the journey of owning this fabulous vehicle. You are getting a $1,250 accessories credit from Genesis. Isn't that amazing? And you can apply that to maybe you want to go with the winter tires or any of the other items listed there. It's up to you. It's an accessories credit. Genesis is handing that over to you as well. It's an exclusive offer, limited time, and I really want to stress that out. Limited time, so don't miss out on really reserving your vehicle and picking and selecting which model you want to go for, because there are 6 to choose from, starting at $49,150, and you can go through all of them to really get your specific one. And in the studio, we actually are having a peek at the Sport Plus. That one there is $75,650, but it's totally up to you. It's how you want to really get your fulfillment with this incredible vehicle. Okay, so now here's the thing that's exciting. The VIP customer experience, and that's going to include that car buying from the comforts of your home. The test drive literally starts in your driveway. I know, how crazy is that? It still blows my mind. And then the at-home valet, you have the courtesy vehicle service, and of course conditions do apply, but you can check it all out, and I'm going to keep really stressing this. Have a look at tsc.ca/automotive. Speak with my friends. They have all the information in the call center. And then after, you then can go on and choose your colors to make it more specific. Again, really giving you that selection that you love. Do you love reds? Do you love purples? Do you love greens? Really, there's a really beautiful palette there. And those are the exterior colors. So there is your selection you can see there. And then, depending on the trim you're going to go with, there are your choices there of the interior. It is luxury, it is elegance. I mean, you can see how beautiful, you can really coordinate and really customize how you want to select your trim there. Okay, have a look there. So if you want to go with like the Sport Plus we have, here is those Napa leathers in there that you can see. It is luxurious, it's like that designer handbag, and of course, exclusive offer to us here at TSC. And one of my favorite features is that after you sign that purchase agreement, you're going to receive a $750 TSC gift card. Isn't that incredible? Okay, so I've been chatting a lot about my personal test drive. We're going to actually watch me have fun in the GV70. Wow, the takeoff's nice. Everybody's looking. It's so funny. You know what it is? The color is so nice. I wish I could slow down and show everybody the interior. It doesn't feel like if I was on the highway and a truck came by me that I'd be flying all over the road. Like, it feels very, very durable and strong, and it does have a nice weight to it. The heads-up display is incredible. It is, you just slightly turn your eyes, like change your glance, and you can see absolutely everything. And I'm not, like, I'm still looking at the road. Like, it's crazy. I wish my car had that. Oh, you know what else you can see on here on the head-up display? You can actually see the speed limit of what this road is. That is crazy. I'm going too fast. I'm 4 kilometers over the speed. All right, no one's in front of me. Oh, the pickup is nice. Oh my God, look at this biker in front of me. This guy, I think, just had a heart attack. There's no lag to it. You just go. I can't get a ticket when we're doing this. This is important. This is research. Okay, sign me up, I want one. I told you I was having fun on my test drive. The GV70 is super, super impressive. And okay, we talked about the interior. As soon as you sit in it, it's just a different experience. It almost is like the seats wrap around you.
Yes.
It's just amazing.
Yes, a lot of women commented on that. So the women that we saw in our video, I think all of them said that when they got in. They said, wow, the seats really fit me. And we've seen that they really fit people of all sizes.
Yeah.
I mean, what was your test drive like?
Oh my goodness, drive it. First of all, the drive, you feel safe in that vehicle. Like 100% you feel safe in it. And as I was driving around the surveys, I mean, I was noticing, of course, people staring and looking, but the handling was extremely, extremely impressive and very responsive, right? You turn a corner and you can just feel how tight everything is. It just, I mean, you're going over, potholes and everything, but you don't feel that. It really is wonderful, wonderful technology.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was probably my first impression of Genesis when I first drove the very first one. The weight of the steering, a lot of vehicles today, the steering feels so light, you feel disconnected from the road. What's great about Genesis, especially the GV70, is you feel enough that you get that engagement that we're all looking for. And I hear you on the solidness as well, the responsiveness. There's no the car doesn't sort of take a moment to decide what you want. It's like, oh, you want to go? You want to go right now?
Yeah.
And it just goes.
Can we talk again about my favorite feature, that head-up display? Because again, you see everything without diverting your attention off the road. That is impressive, and it does keep you in check of speed.
Yeah, it does. We all have a little bit of a, we want to go faster and we have to be mindful of speed limits, but it is a nice kind of reminder of what kind of speed zone you're in. And just having it up high is just so wonderful. I actually feel like it's more calming. It's a nicer driving experience, again, on those long drives, just to kind of be focused straight ahead with all those things going on. You're on those big highways with those big tractor trailers. Anything that you can do to make your driving better and make your trip better is great. And that's the kind of thing you're going to find on a true luxury vehicle like this.
And that's the key. When you sit in this vehicle, when you drive the GV70, it really stands leaps and bounds above anything else, truly, that I've driven. And I mean, I don't know what you're driving at home right now, but when you get yours home, you're gonna see for yourself, this is utter luxury. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, when I said I bonded with the GV70, I really did. Like, I have a tendency to personify vehicles, but this one, I really did feel like it had some sort of, sort of habit of constantly giving me feedback in every way possible, whether that was for my safety or for my, sort of driving skills, or, even the technology that we talked in on the inside of the vehicle, intuitiveness. When a vehicle kind of can sort of anticipate your needs, what a wonderful place to be, right?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so if you had to pick one thing, what would be your favorite of the vehicle?
Oh, geez, you know what? I probably love how it drives.
Yeah.
I really love how it handles. And I think a lot of SUVs today, you feel like you're driving an SUV. When you're driving a GV70, you almost forget. Like, I mean,
you're right.
It performs that well, right?
It really does. Mine would have to be that head-up display. I'd have to pick two, and the massage function on the seats.
I mean, it's just like we said before, you never want to leave. We're all going to hit traffic at some point. And for some reason, when you're in the GV70, there's no bad days.
Right, it's true.
There's a lot going on, and it's just a wonderful place to spend time.
It really is. All right, please do not miss out. I mean, this is a wonderful experience. I couldn't have asked for a better experience for myself. I'm really glad that I had the privilege of test driving this. I mean, the color combination is beautiful, how you feel driving it. I love everything about this vehicle. It is luxury. I mean, I can't describe it enough on how luxurious it is.
Yeah, it is luxury, and I'm just so excited for everyone else to get their first taste of the GV70 and just try it for themselves.
Oh yeah, definitely. Get this home, see for yourself, and you'll be like, oh my goodness, Natalie and Emma, they were right. It's that wonderful experience. It is amazing opportunity right now, and it's going to allow you to be able to really feel safe, have that experience of being in a vehicle that is leaps and bounds ahead of everything else out there, okay? I want to remind everyone that this is a TSC exclusive offer. If you want to reserve your GV70, please go check out tsc.ca/automotives, or you can speak with my friends in the call center. What you need to do is secure and reserve your vehicle with a $250 refundable deposit, okay? Oh, and once you put down the initial deposit, a local Genesis Experience Manager will reach out to you, and that's before July 21st. And that's when you're going to begin the journey of owning this fabulous vehicle. This is going to include, this TSC exclusive offer is a $1,250 accessories credit, and that is from Genesis. And what I love is that they're giving you the option right here to maybe, if you want to put it towards winter tires, or if you want to be able to put it towards really anything else right there, but it's up to you how you spend that accessories credit from Genesis. You're getting $1,250. I think it's amazing that you have the opportunity to choose between 6 different models, and of course the trim packages. And the 6 models are a beautiful selection, so it's allowing you to really get your pick. So if you want to go with the $49,150 option, you can do that. That's the Select. We're showing you in the studio the Sport Plus. That's $75,650, and there's everything in between. So again, it's all about choosing your model, picking what you want. Head on over to tsc.ca/automotive, speak with my friends, and don't forget the VIP customer experience exclusive to Genesis. This is where car buying from the comforts of your own home happens. This is where the test drive literally starts in your driveway. And then of course you have the at-home valet with that courtesy vehicle service. Of course, there are conditions, so please check that out, tsc.ca/automotives. It really is a wonderful opportunity. You can really customize the interior colors, the exterior colors. Oh my goodness, I can't even speak highly enough. What a great variety to choose from. And maybe you're going to be picking because it's your favorite color. Me, I'd go definitely with that green. Green's my favorite color, but maybe it's your sports team that you love, or maybe you're driving a black vehicle right now and you want to get into a gray or a blue, or you're loving that beautiful Sport Plus that we're showing you in our studio. That's that fabulous red, but there's every choice available to you that you can see there. And then you can even tailor it more. And then depending on which trim package, I mean, you can see those gorgeous colors of the interior, and you can see how stunning this one is. I mean, what color do you want? How do you want to personalize it? How do you want to pick and choose your selection? It's all available to you. We've been sharing with you that Sport Plus, and that has that Napa leather, and you can see it right there. It's luxury, it's high-end, and of course, it's available right now. Another thing I want to mention is that once you sign that purchase agreement, get this, you sign the purchase agreement, you're going to get a $750 TSC gift card. So you can do some shopping with us, which is just, it's amazing. Okay, Emma, I've had so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us and allowing us to shop better on our journey here.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, this has been a huge pleasure of mine. It's actually been a dream of mine to help bring Canadians a better way to shop for a car.
It really is amazing, and I want to thank you for tuning in. I mean, we've had a great hour really showcasing something brand new, never seen before. Go check out everything online at tsc.ca/automotives. For more information, please head on over there. Okay, Emma, we're going for dinner? I'm calling shotgun.
You got it.